Chapter 6, Secret number 5, Setting Routines Begins with the Mind. Routines form part of the life of every kid, or most of them. This is because they give discipline and structure to the existence of these young ones. They have a certain time to go to bed, wake up, shower, do their homework, and even play. These activities become clockwork to these young minds, and they know what to do at a given point eventually. Many adults get overwhelmed, anxious, stressed, and eventually derail and fall short of their true potentials and aspirations over numerous issues. One of such major cause is their inability to get in track of what they really want. They have no clue of what to do at a particular point in time as a result of not having a schedule to follow. Designing a routine best suited to your needs will not just enhance productivity. In truth, many persons view having and sticking to routines as rigid and boring. They believe that a lack of routines gives them real freedom. Contrary to such opinions lies in what routines really do when they are structured and tailored just to meet your needs. The path to fulfillment and happiness lies within the routines you set for yourself. Here are other things it will do for you. Efficiency. A routine that is closely adhered to on a daily basis reduces the number of decisions made daily. Without having to decide, contemplate, or excessively think about the tasks that are needed to be done, you will get things done in no time. At the end of one task, it becomes easy to know what comes next without expending much thought to it. The things you do becomes like a process and gets standardized. Hence, you will run through your task like clockwork, becoming more efficient as you go on. Plan reduction. When your routines are designed carefully and structured to be effective, the need to plan your activities daily will be greatly reduced. This will be to your advantage as you will get more time available to do other things. The urge to guess what next to do will be restricted. You will find out that you get up every morning and get to work rather than get up every morning to plan when a proper routine is in place. Structure. A structure is what having a daily routine does to you. Your life will have a logical pattern. A daily routine will give you a framework to carry out other activities and even bigger projects without crumbling. As time goes on, you will get familiar with your task and comfortable doing things that you might find difficult initially. Your daily routine will add a flow pattern to your life. Time saver. Time is undoubtedly your most valuable asset. In fact, managing time effectively is the reason behind you going through these points. When it is lost, time cannot be retrieved. The time used in deciding what to do, making excessive plans, making decisions, and waiting in between tasks as a result of contemplating will be saved when you have a routine guiding your activities. Your schedule will be predetermined by the routines you follow, ensuring that your time is used effectively. Instilling and breaking habits. Repetition is the key to instilling habits. To condition your mind to do something naturally, it is mandatory that you carry it out consciously in repetition. When you develop a personal routine that works very well for you, it will be transformed into habits. That is because repetition encourages you to carry out certain tasks over and over again. Your routine will foster habits that match your aspirations and goals, making it easier to attain them. Remember that excellence is a habit, not an act. It is repetition that holds the key to excellence. The same way our routines help in fostering good habits, it can be used in breaking bad ones. In this context, good habits are those habits that will allow you to attain your full potential and goals, while bad habits detract and derail you from getting your ambitions. By repetition of things that draws you closer to your goals, those bad habits will slowly be replaced. Proficiency. As you start to do things regularly because of repetition, you will become better. In mastering any skill, repetition is highly needed. Take a break and think of a skill you have acquired in the past. You will discover that you learned that very skill by repeatedly doing it. You will only get perfect when you practice. Take repetition as a form of practice. Getting important tasks done. A carefully designed routine that is being followed through will ensure that the most important tasks get to completion. Repetition reduces the likelihood to forget doing something or neglecting it entirely. All you have to do is stick to your routine, provided you have structured it to get the major kinds of stuff out of the way. Your time will be wisely spent, and there will be no regrets attached to it. Prioritization. A well-structured routine designed to manage your time effectively will always put a task in the order of priority. This will ensure that the most important things to reach your goals will be done. Making new decisions daily will only task our minds to do more, leading to less productivity on our part. When we carefully determine what we want and need, and put a good routine structure in place, many activities that are in line with our goals will fall in seamlessly. Your routine will ensure the completion of those that are urgent without needing you to return to the drawing board. Saves costs. When you're used to doing a similar thing over and over again, your money will be well spent and saved. This is because you will be running on familiar terrain and will be well prepared in advance before spending. Also, spending time doing a particular thing will increase your knowledge about it. When you know much about it, you will be able to manage your expenses to a greater extent than when you are simply embarking on a task for the first time. Tracking your success. Routines are useful in tracking your success. One way to easily track your success in reaching your goals is by checking if you're adhering to your routines. It has proved to be an excellent means to monitor the amount of progress being made in any endeavor. When you realize you have fallen short in keeping up with your routines, the needed adjustments can be made to put you right back on the track of success. Achieve goals. In reality, our goals and dreams are rarely achieved at an instance. It takes time. To be successful, you have to do the things that work over and over again. You can take a cue from successful individuals. One thing that you will discover about them is that their goals are achieved by carrying out the same actions over and over again. Think about an athlete who just won a gold medal. He does not attain this feat by waking up on the day of the final and deciding to participate. Rather, he achieved this through repetition in the form of constant practice. That applies to numerous fields across the globe. Setting routines will take you a step closer to your destination. No doubt, your focus will be amplified. How then can you go about this process? Here are some ways. Mind optimization. To get yourself into a proper working routine, you need to optimize your mind. This involves putting your mind in a good state before carrying out your tasks. This can be done through positive thinking. Think about something, a phrase, a question, or an action that resonates so well with you and say it aloud. Be proactive. It is in your best interest to commence your day with the focus placed on you. Rather than kicking your day off in a proactive mood, such as checking your social media or email accounts, you will be better served avoiding these platforms. This is because you can be easily distracted by the experiences of other persons or businesses. Focusing on yourself first in the morning positions you to get more out of your day and prove to be more useful to others. Visualize. To prepare yourself mentally for the task at hand, you need to visualize your success. It involves closing your eyes and using your imaginative powers to picture yourself succeeding. Visualize yourself in conditions where you are at your peak. In your imagination, try to insert as many details as possible. This is very good at training your mind for what is yet to come. Read. Reading a book is beneficial in preparing your mind. It will not only increase your intelligence, but your brain power will be increased as well. Reading at least a page daily also offers health benefits, such as reducing your chances of getting Alzheimer's disease to a large proportion. You should bear in mind that you can decide the time or days that you will like to embark on your set routines. It is dependent on you. Just make sure it counts and it is in tune with achieving your goals. No wonder repetition remains a secret. All you have to do is tap into it. Can the influence of others determine your level of success in being effective with managing your time? Yes. What role do they play? This brings us to the next secret of effective time management, which discusses why you should get others involved in managing your time effectively.